Yeah, for a lot of people, dance is a great introduction to music. Fortunately, some great composers wrote music for dance, both modern and ballet, and Leonard Bernstein introduces two of them here. Once again, with his guidance, we can hear what makes each of these pieces important, and we can visualize our own dances, if we want to. By the way, he wrote several ballets himself. One was called Fancy Free. It was a very cool piece about sailors on shore leave in New York City. He soon expanded that idea into his very famous musical, On the Town. Another one was called Facsimile. It was about three unhappy modern people. Could be done today, right now, here. Another, Dybbuk, was based on a Yiddish play, and none of them were fairy tale ballets. Lenny's own work in ballet shows that all kinds of music can be just the right touch for the dance.
So I think it might be a good idea this time to tell you the Firebird story as briefly as I can so that you can enjoy the music that much more. It's based on an old Russian fairy tale about a young prince named Ivan, of course, who goes hunting and finds himself in an enchanted forest. He hears a sound in the trees, draws his bow to shoot, and stops amazed when he sees that his victim is a glorious creature, half bird, half woman, in feathers of fire, scarlet, gold, orange, purple. And the prince wants, of course, to capture this radiant figure. And she's doubly desirable as a fabulous bird and as a beautiful girl, which I suppose these days means the same thing. Anyway, he grabs her, and they struggle, and the Firebird pleads with him to free her. Ivan is touched by pity and love, and when he does release her, she gives him, out of gratitude, one of her red feathers, which she says in ballet pantomime has magic powers and will protect him against all evil. And then she disappears into the night. Suddenly the scene is transformed, and Prince Ivan finds himself in a lovely garden, also enchanted, where a bevy of charming young princesses are amusing themselves by playing catch with apples. Don't ask me why. It turns out that they're all prisoners in this garden of the evil monster Koschei, the king of demons and devils. Of course, Ivan falls instantly in love with the most beautiful princess, as in all such stories, at which point nasty old Koschei descends upon them with all his ugly company of horrid little monsters. But Ivan has the magic feather and fearlessly wards off this mass attack until the climactic arrival of the Firebird herself, who hands him a golden sword with which he terminates Koschei's power and indeed his existence. As Koschei dies, his demons collapse as well. The princesses are freed. The Firebird puts all the evil spirits to sleep forever and flies away. All is well. There remains only the happy ever after scene at Prince Ivan's court, where the great royal wedding takes place before all his loving, kneeling vassals. Now that's a dandy little bedtime story, but it doesn't give you any of the real feeling of this legend, the sense of very ancient times, of primitive people, of a fantasy world in which everything is made of mystery and wonder.